Well, welcome back, everybody. I hope you guys are having a phenomenal weekend. Let's go ahead and take a look at a couple of things where we're at in the market, key levels, and areas that you should be watching. So, of course, we had the big downdraft weeks ago here, and in a previous video that I did, I showed you what I was going to be looking for to be more bearish, to be more bullish, and everything else. Well, we got through some of those bullish levels, and that offered up some opportunities, as you guys went in and saw. But let's talk about where we're at now. So, as we take a look at this, I want you to look. This is the daily SPY. So we're still down below that key area. So think of this previous high back over here in July as a key resistance area. We want to break through that, make that support, and then take off before getting too excited. Otherwise, there's still a risk of rolling back over down below these key levels and potentially pushing back down again. So keep that in mind. That's the first thing you need to understand as it relates to like the SPY. Now, let's look at the other markets here. This was the same screens I showed you back here a few weeks ago, and so I want to kind of give you an update on that. Right now, the NASDAQ, which was kind of an underperformer, that is pushed back up above the champion trend and the trend channel and a couple other things, and is now holding here at this area as kind of like a support. Great. So I'd like to see us start pushing up above this area right here. At the same time, the S&P already pushed above that level as well, so that's great. As of Friday, the Dow went ahead and just got above that level for the first time. So I want to see, can it hold this area right here? And then on this red line, you'll see on the Russell's been really lagging here. We have not gotten through. So a couple of key points here. On the SPY, I want to get through, and this is so that we have all the markets firing on all cylinders. I want to get above this key resistance. This is for those of you that are looking for more than just very short-term, type trades there. And if you're looking for something more systemic and bigger opportunities, really want to get above these areas on these instruments, and so that you have everything kind of firing on all cylinders, if that makes sense. So right now, the Russell's got some work to do, and you really want to have those smaller caps pushing along with everything else here. Okay. Then from there, of course, on the intraday basis, all sorts of opportunities have been afforded with these markets right now, and we can talk about that in some of the other videos. But I like to go ahead and take a look at this from a overarching perspective right now. For those of you that are like, well, okay, should I go all in now? After last Friday here, the Fed's announcement. Let's let the Fed absorb. Let's everybody absorb this information from the Fed because it's like, hey, well, maybe we want to go and raise rates, which will lower rates, excuse me, which will potentially juice the market. But it's like, well, wait, so you're saying the market's getting bad enough now? Enough people are hurting and losing their homes, and if you turn on the news, people can't afford their rents, they can't afford their food, mortgage delinquencies, card loan delinquencies, credit card debt. None of it's good for a lot of people that don't have alternatives like the financial markets and that to hedge and trade around. People losing their jobs and everything, and it's like they don't have those automatic skills to walk in the door and then just be able to trade the financial markets. So we're trying to go ahead and help as many people understand what needs to be done here as possible. And so these are key levels. So keeping in mind the ones that are most important right now that we've got to be paying attention to. The Dow, want to make sure we can hold above this 41,200 level. The Russell, want to make sure we're getting above that, is staying above that, or getting above and staying above that 2260 area. And then the S&P get above its prior high here as well, and show that that is now a support level. Okay, so and that's going to be just above the 5700 level on the S&P futures for all you awesome futures traders. And then for the equity side, it's going to be above that 565 level on the SPY. Really want to show those levels. So those are key levels until we have all those markets firing on all cylinders. And I don't just mean a one-day break. One day that can be capture all those breakout traders and then push back. So we want to show that it's a support and then has legs back to the upside. We want to see that kind of multi-market. If you're one of those people that's trying to go quote unquote all in, from my perspective, I want everything firing on all cylinders. I don't want just one or two. So I hope that helps. Just want to give kind of an update there, and of course, we've been giving other updates like Ziad and everybody. So keep an eye on these videos here, and also if you want, you can get signed up for the Wealth 365 Summit. Go to joinwealth365.com. This one has not been done in 4 years. Special Election Edition 2024. You recall we did this in 2020. We had politicians there duking it out with each other, talking about why their their platforms would be the best. I think everybody has seen what they want to see from the Democrats and the Republicans at this point. So what we're going to do is, now that everybody's had, their marathon weekly runs here, like the DNC just completed theirs, and the Republicans completed theirs back several weeks ago, and so everybody's got the momentum, and understands people's economic policies or lack thereof pretty clearly. And so now what you need to do is have the strategies to how to trade around those. And so we're going to have a very special focus. We're going to have some special guests we've never had on the show before as well, that are some pretty excited, highly credentialed, appearing in a upcoming book alongside of me. So it's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of excitement, and a lot of strategy here for this particular one. So you're not going to want to miss that. So you can go to joinwealth365.com to be a part of that very special election event, which we haven't done in over 4 years. So it's going to be awesome. So we'll see you there, and keep in mind the key areas that I showed you, and then we'll talk about other entry and reentry strategies in upcoming videos. All right, take care, gang. We'll see you in upcoming videos. Bye bye for now.